Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by and watching this video today. Shout out to any of my new viewers or anybody that's been watching me for a while. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you being patient with me. I know it takes a while to get some videos out, but I'm out here trying, all right? Been busy, trying to grow my business, doing everything I can. Today, I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. We're going to be going into how getting in the trade field can in turn get you to become a high value individual, right? Because I keep hearing that term going out here, and I keep hearing about men especially talking about how they're high value this, high value that, which is cool. So this is a route if you want to become a high value individual, and it's like, what is a high value man? And I apologize if to any of my women followers or any women watching this video. My channel is geared a little bit more towards men. In this video in particular, it's going to be geared a little bit more towards men, because high value for women and high value for men just does not work the same, right? So now that that's out, for my men, if you're wanting to become high value, getting into a trade job is definitely a way to do it. So for high value, there's a ton of different definitions for it, right? I'm not going to get into all the different ones, but there's definitely some baseline things that run into that. The first thing is mainly money. You got to be making at least $100,000 a year to even be slightly considered high value, right? You also need to have a skill that's useful to others. You need to be a useful individual, right? You also need to have a network of other high value individuals who in themselves also have networks of high value individuals, right? And finally, from my last point, I think you need to be a leader. Yeah, if you really want to be high value, you need to be somebody who has some leadership capabilities, right? So I'm gonna just jump into these super quick. It's gonna be a quick video, just touching on the basics, right? So, path to being a high value man. I'm gonna reference this back to plumbing because I'm a plumber. That's what I know. That's what I do, right? So, money-wise, as a plumber or in the trades field, you need to make over $100,000, right? Well, how do you do that? You're either doing it through the sales side of it, or you're doing it through the ownership side. You are not going to make, maybe some of you will, but majority of you will not make over $100,000 a year working for somebody. You need to learn the skill, own your own business, or get into the sales side of it, right? The next one is the contact list. You need to befriend other high value individuals. Well, you in the trades field or as a plumber, you're going to different places on a daily basis. If you have a clientele who has nicer homes, more money, you befriend some of those people as you're doing work for them, and you create your contact list based off of that, right? You get in good with them, their other friends are going to need you. And more than likely, these other friends are going to have money too, because they're all going to be part of the same socioeconomic area, right? They're all going to be high earning individuals. You're not going to have a high earner who's got a ton of broke friends, right? They're all going to be similar circles. Like I said, the other one was pretty straightforward. You have a useful skill to people, right? You're able, and with plumbing, you're able to go anywhere in the world and exercise this skill. You're used to people, right? You do something that they can't do, and they don't know how to do it, so they need you, and you're able to then get money because you have that skill. And that goes into the final point of being a leader, right? So you can go out here on your own and make all the money you want to try and make, build up these contacts, yada yada. But if you're a leader, you can have a team working for you and making you that money, right? And you're still a useful individual in that sense, because you don't have to go out and do the work, but you have a team that can go out there and handle the work for you. And this is exactly, if you look at those points, that is exactly how you become a high value individual, right? And you need to learn some of this stuff, and you're going to have to work on it, and that's totally cool. But I'm going to tell you what, for the past 8 years, I've been doing 60, 70, 80 hours a week, nonstop, just going hard for it, right? Because I got stuff that I want, and I've been working hard for it. And I'm telling you right now, if you get out there and you work hard for it, you can have it. It's so easy. And majority of the top trades are in such high demand right now that if you know how to swing a damn hammer and talk to people, you will have no trouble doing this, especially if you aspire to some sort of ownership in anything. Owning plumbing, electrical, HVAC business is the way to go. In 2021 and beyond, for the next couple of generations, because people are staying away from this stuff, get into it. Start making that money and make yourself a high value individual, right? Thank you for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Hit subscribe, drop a like, shoot a question to me too. If you want to know more about what I'm talking about, or you want to see a more detailed video on this, or if you want me to touch on other things, let me know. Let's go for it. Thank you.